what's going on, guys? Left-handed shooter here, and today I'm going to be going over left-handed manipulation, the benefit of having snap caps when you're training at home, the differences between left-handed and right-handed manipulation, and my personal opinions on ambidextrous features for guns. Alright, so here, cleared, nothing in there, nothing in the magazine. What you see pictured here are training snap caps. These snap caps are good for practice loading your magazine inside the house, racking around into the chamber, and of course these are just aluminum caps with a little rubber seal where the primer normally is. So they're good for training at home. Again, like I said, loading your magazines, getting used to racking around in the chamber, so on and so forth. So these are not live rounds. I just have snap caps with me here today. Alright, first thing I'm going to go over is left-handed manipulation. I am naturally a lefty. I can manipulate a firearm with my right hand, but I'm predominantly left-handed. So, obviously, first thing that you're going to notice, grip is different. Right-handed grip versus a left-handed grip. The way I like to grip my gun, C shape right underneath the trigger guard. Angle the thumbs forward. Trigger finger straighten off the trigger. And go ahead and sight in as such. One thing that I chose not to do with any of my firearms is make them predominantly ambidextrous or predominantly left-handed only, for the reason being that not everyone is going to be in the same comfortable situation that I'm in, where I am perfectly fine manipulating a right-handed firearm, or as most people refer to it, just a standard firearm that you buy at the store. So as you can see on here, I have no additional features or changes to this Glock that make it left-hand dominant. So for me, most people are like, well, what about, ejecting your magazine, when typically a right-handed shooter reaches down, pushes the magazine release on the side where the thumb is already located to drop the magazine, whereas lefties, on the other hand, don't have that benefit. But I've been so accustomed to it that for me, when I go to drop a magazine, it may seem inconvenient, but it's actually not. And for me, gun runs dry, I actually will pull my trigger finger back, press on the magazine release the magazine, grab the next mag, load it, and release the slide. Now I'll go ahead and do that one more time with a snap cap in the magazine. Again, snap caps, these are just for training. They're not actual rounds. So we'll simulate gun ran dry. We'll simulate gun ran dry. Bang, bang, click. Magazine's released. We'll throw the snap cap in real quick. I should have grabbed another magazine. I apologize. So, go to reload. Smack the magazine in. Grip from the rear serrations. And release. And get back into a good firing position and start putting rounds down range. Let's get this snap cap out of here. Again, for me, it's just how I've been used to manipulating my firearms. Again, there's no left-handed features on this firearm whatsoever. The only left-handed feature you might see on mine is that I did a little bit of stippling right where my trigger finger sits and where my thumb sits on the opposite side, just to get a little bit of a better grip. I also went ahead, did a little bit of stippling right underneath the trigger guard, just to get a little bit of a better high grip on the gun when I'm shooting it. left-handed maneuvers or techniques, however you want to refer to them. The most common one on a semi-automatic firearm is going to be magazine release, and secondly, you're going to have the the slide catch or the slide lock. Normally when you're right-handed, people will normally, let's drop the magazine out, people will normally reach up, have the good firm grip, and then just smack it down, send the slide home. Being left-handed, on the other hand, this is one thing that I've actually considered doing to slide or to upgrade my slide lock on here so it has a little bit of grip. Being left-handed, magazine's out, pop a new mag in. Whether you go for the serrations or you actually want to go for the slide lock itself, I've seen some people do it. I'm not exactly comfortable with it. I'd rather go for the serrations, pull back, and let the slide take itself home. I know other people that will reach up with their trigger finger itself, either bend the finger like this or keep it straight up on it and send the slide home. Not a preferred method for me. It's a little bit difficult to find since it does sit flush with the gun. My preferred method, once the slide is locked to the rear, you got another magazine, send that magazine in, grab firm grip, close the palm, pull and release. Make sure that round got loaded into the chamber and proceed from there. Get back into that good grip on the gun, high and firm on the gun. Obviously make sure you're being careful that you're not getting any part of your hands caught in the slide to where you get a pinch, or I've seen up to some people getting pinched by the back of the slide when it's coming home after it's ejected around and loaded the next round. Those are pretty much some simple manipulations being left-handed with a Glock 17. Again, good training aspect to have in the home is these snap caps. They're fairly affordable. They run anywhere between $5 to $15 just depending on the caliber that you need, and they're good for practicing when you don't want to be practicing, or you should never be practicing with live ammunition within your home. So I highly recommend go and pick up a pack of these up at your local store and practice loading magazines, loading rounds into the chamber, ejecting them out, failure drills, such so on and so forth, different things, but they have great benefits. That's all I have, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you get a chance, go ahead and click the subscribe button below, as I will be continuing this channel with more information for the left-handed shooter.